Namaste. I was reviewing the banking and financial services industry, yani BFSI, just over the weekend. And I realized something. They are growing. They are massively thriving. Which says India is growing. India is shining. That's amazing for us. One number struck me. Last year, हमने 2.5 लाख करोड़ का होम लोन्स लिया. 2.5 lakh crore ka home loans. That's amazing. Quite a bit of it was to people who are borrowing for the first time. First time home loan borrowers. Which says India तरक्की कर रही है. Also, it got me thinking. 2.5 लाख करोड़ का होम लोन्स हो रहा है. What is the average rate of a home loan? It's roughly 7 to 7.5% per annum. Hang on. हम लोग borrow कर रहे हैं from the banks at 7.5% per annum. But banks are borrowing from the governments at 7.5% per annum. Also, banks are also borrowing from the government of India at 7.5% per annum. Where is the profit? What is the operating cost? It turns out a lot of it they are also borrowing from people like us. How are they borrowing? Current account pay, zero. Savings account pay, almost zero. And FD rates which never seem to go up. The difference of what they pay us and what they charge us, that's quite a bit of their profit. Usme they add some priority sector lending incentives, lower risk weightage, government of India से जो 7.5 में borrow करते हैं. The net differential is their profit. That's good. However, is there a loot happening? कहीं पे हमें डाका डाला जा रहा है क्या? This brings me back to my memories of my home loan when I bought मेरा घर. So I had an option of different lenders. I chose the best option, finalized, started the paperwork. The paperwork started, and it never seemed to end. So much of mandatory paperwork, you couldn't do anything. And I am following up with them like, bhai karo, let's go for it. Come on, quick. The seller's deadline to sell the flat, because rates and everything, it was almost near. And then the relationship manager comes and tells me, you need to buy 2 insurance policies. I was furious. I was like, I'm gonna shoot you right now. You are telling me this now? You could have told me in the beginning when we first had a conversation. Why did you tell then? Why are you telling me now? He was like, hang on. Let me explain. This is for your benefit. And I was like, batao, how is it for my benefit? This delay. He talked about a fire insurance, which basically meant in case my property got damaged by fire or something else, the replacement cost of the property, not the home cost, but the construction cost and everything will be reimbursed. I understood the logic. I said yes, and yes. Then he offered me home loan insurance, life insurance basically. I was like, what? He said, in case you are not there, would you want your family to sell off your home and pay off the home loan? I was, what he's saying makes sense. And then he showed me the numbers. My mind flipped. I was aghast, like, kya bol rahe ho tum? Are you nuts? The premium difference of a normal insurance policy, whether fire or life, versus what they were offering me was 4 guna extra, 4 times more. These guys were simply looting me. I'll give you an example. The life insurance premium, if I bought a single premium policy, normal term plan, I tried to assign it to them, it would cost roughly 85,000. You know how much they were charging? 3.5 lakhs. 85,000, 3.5 lakhs. I said, can you assign my normal policy and everything? Basically, I was told, buy these policy, otherwise deadline will go, come, go, but paperwork will not end. I was feeling cheated, looted, and I did not have an option. Just go for it. What was supposed to be my shining moment of glory, khud ka ghar, first time home, it was not feeling nice. I was feeling used. How can you go from bad to worse? It's like jale pe namak chhidakna. The lender said, you are taking a home loan, so in effect, you don't have the money to pay for the insurance premium. We will convert this 3.5 lakhs of insurance premium plus the fire insurance amount into a loan. So basically, I'm being looted in two ways. First, the high insurance premium, which is not required when I can buy a normal policy and assign it to them. This premium is being looted. Second, they are converting this insurance premium into a loan and they will charge me interest on that over the next 20 years. Are you planning to take a home loan? If so, my friend, start taking notes. I'm gonna save you a lot of money. First, the banks charge a fixed processing fees, which is not subject to negotiation. It is subject to negotiation. The second and most important thing, matlab, Andher Nagri Chaupat Raja, I love the way they can scam these people. What happens is, the relationship manager around 20th, 25th of the month will come up and say, we have a target, please sign these papers. No, I'll make sure we have a monthly target, quarterly target, falana target, dhimkana target. Aapka jab registry hoga, everything will be ready. You don't have to wait from us. There is no delay. You say, perfect, sign me up. Watch out. Aapko loota ja raha hai. The gap between the day you sign the disbursement paper and the day the seller of the property receives the money, you are paying interest. Hang on. Yes, I am telling you that in spite of the fact आपने disbursal paper sign किया है, but money did not exchange hands, money is still with the bank. Are you liable to pay interest? Yes. When you sign the disbursal paper, उसी समय से, from that moment onwards, your interest starts. Now, if there is a gap for legal reasons, for good date reasons, or any other reasons, you have to pay interest. The average gap has been between 10 to 20 days. If it's a 15-day gap on a 1 crore home loan, the difference is of 30,000 rupees. 30,000 rupees extra interest just because of this delay on a 1 crore loan. Why don't you see this amount? This is hidden in your loan interest statement. 20 साल 30 साल तक आप देते जा रहे हैं. You don't get to see it. Mohit, how do you know this? I know this because I have got a refund of this amount from my bank. I actually had to go to the banking ombudsman to get this, but I did get a refund. So, how do you catch such gimmickry? How do you ensure you are not looted? Very simple. Watch where the money is. If the bank is making money in processing fees, interest, and premiums, yahi pe loot hai. Mohit, in simple terms, how do I save myself from not being looted? 3 things. First, the easy. Processing fees is negotiable. You can negotiate anything. I have often found only 2,000 or 3,000 being the processing fees. Second, when you are talking to the lender, say, abhi se bata do, just let me know now if any insurance plan is required. I don't want to buy a mandatory plan. If they insist, you have the time to negotiate. You can also do is, you can take a policy from the market, try to assign it to them, so you are not looted by the 4x difference in premium. Third, do not sign the disbursal paper. Sign it only and only when you are ready to pay the seller. If there is a gap, the interest is on you, my friend. For people who are taking a home loan and do not understand any of the terms mentioned earlier, talk to me. Don't get looted.